All information contained herein was legally obtained through the use of public records. Voter information is readily available on the Supervisor of Elections website. Jane Shang has been embroiled in controversy since arriving in Deltona after spending almost a year on administrative leave in El Paso, Texas. Jane Shang is known within City Hall for her short temper and retaliating against those who speak out against her or expose her. Florida Statute Title 9 Chapter 104 clearly states that falsifying any information on a voter's registration is a felony. Her voter registration clearly shows that she is using the address of Deltona City Hall as her home address and voted during early voting as seen on the Supervisor of Elections webpage. Is this yet another example of Jane Shang acting as if she is above the law? The Division of Elections in Tallahassee has been contacted and is eagerly awaiting this information as they have confirmed that using City Hall as a home address is a crime under Florida law. The only exception to this rule is for the homeless. We also know that the city of Deltona paid to bring Alex Fulke to Deltona as seen in these documents. Alex is not the spouse of Jane Shang, yet the people of Deltona paid for his relocation along with hers. Alex is no stranger to local controversy himself. Alex has a different home address listed on his voter's registration, so it is reasonable to ask if they actually live together. Google Maps clearly shows that these addresses are in two different locations and nowhere near each other. Once again, we are calling for an investigation into Jane Shang. We call on Sheriff Mike Chitwood and Supervisor of Election Lisa Lewis to investigate and take action. If Jane Shang falsified information on her voter's registration and failed to correct it, she must be arrested and prosecuted under Florida Statute Title 9 Chapter 104. Will the multi-million-dollar contract with VCSO get Jane Shang off the hook yet again? If you want to see Jane Shang investigated, call Sheriff Chitwood and Lisa Lewis and demand they do their job. Many other state agencies are being notified of this alleged falsification of official documents. If the Sheriff and Supervisor of Election fail to investigate, can they also be held responsible for conspiring to cover up a crime? After the Daytona News-Journal began looking into Jane Shang's use of a fake address, Shang corrected her address by phone. There were plenty of excuses to go around according to the News-Journal, and according to a Deltona spokesperson it was again all just an accident on the part of Jane Shang. Shang's voter registration was not corrected until December 10, 2018. How can the residents of Deltona have any faith in Shang if she is constantly making mistakes that average people are not allowed to make? How long will the residents of Deltona allow Jane Shang to break the law without consequences? It is the duty of every resident to call Lisa Lewis and Mike Chitwood and demand that public servants not be allowed to be above the law. Will Mr. Constitutional, Mike Chitwood, be willing to risk his yearly payday by doing his job and arresting Shang? We will just have to wait and see. Surely this will provide the county council more ammunition to use in their ongoing battle with Chitwood.